background music and ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate. Music for the imagination and the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game. In a world where things are not what they seem, and people are not who they appear to be, where puns run rampant through the streets, and it's hard to tell who the real monsters are. Finally, the culmination of 2 epic campaigns. 3 heroes fighting to keep the world of Euphrae from ripping apart, against 3 villains who conspire to thwart the efforts of Gagme, and where the fate of Tim and Terry hangs in the balance. Now, let's join Sir Thadeus Trebilcock, the wild magic sorcerer, Francis the Lion, the gladiator bard, Malphaedor, the fallen Aasimar Oathbreaker, Ayda, the drow rogue, McNastly, the half-halfling, half-fainting satyr bard, and the rogue warlock Hesh von Eggars, as they each continue in their relentless pursuit of a fool's quest.
Hold on a second. This crate came on board moments after we booked passage. Like, it was coming up the dock as we were talking with Biker, and it's labeled to go to the same place that we booked passage on, or to, moments before it got on the boat.
Yep.
Seems highly suspicious to me.
Yeah.
Captain, with your permission, we will pry this open and investigate.
Yeah, go for it.
Now, what did you want to say before we did this?
I was going to tell you, step back, I got it.
Okay, we'll let McNastly open it.
As soon as everyone's clear, I'm going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts directly at
That's
the
a
chest.
terrible idea. We don't know what's in it.
I made my choice, and you guys let me do it.
All right, fire your lasers.
I should have asked me first. Do I have to make a fucking roll to hit a chest? Do I just hit it? Do I just do damage at this point?
You got to do damage to it. It's a chest. It's got...
Maybe it dodges, I don't know.
Yeah, if it dodges, we have a whole different fucking issue to deal with. Oh, this is the worst roll I've ever had.
Wow.
I did 5 damage.
Wait, what?
It's two beams. 1d10, both beams.
You say, step back, and you fire your 2 Eldritch Blasts, and they splash right into the side of the crate and leave scorch marks and scorch off the stamp with the numbers on there. But it doesn't explode.
Does it make does it change that I rolled hit dice for no reason and got a crit?
No. Why would it change that?
That hurts.
I will grab... There's a crowbar laying around.
Yeah.
I will grab the crowbar and
Crowbar there.
pry the top off of the box.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big shipping vessel, right?
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of... They have crowbars and stuff.
One
That's very common.
handy.
I'll stand over his shoulder with Bone Crusher ready in case something silly goes sideways.
I'm going to prepare my kazoos in case we need them.
So...
We won't.
You pry open a little bit on each side, and with a big push, you pop it open, and the lid flips back. You know, with
Vampire.
the nails screeching and stuff like that.
It's a teddy bear or something.
And an orange light shoots up out of the box, really, really bright, and then it turns a dark, dark orange, and then dives right back out of the box, but right next to the box, through the floor of the boat, straight down in below the floor that you're on. And you lose sight of this magic orb. But it doesn't do any damage.
Oh, okay. It doesn't blow a hole in the bottom
Yeah,
of the
no, it
ship.
doesn't. Yeah, it's not like a. Yeah.
Goes. Okay. I thought we were sinking.
Just let it out, and it just kind of
Disappeared.
Interesting.
Oh, what the fuck? That cannot
The
be. That
orange
cannot be
globe
good.
of evil.
Yeah, it was an orange globe of evil.
Probably should have finished that detect magic spell.
Cannot be good.
Do you guys want to do anything else?
It's below us,
Go
right?
swimming after it?
Yeah,
I don't
know what we can do at that point.
I don't know what we
Wait,
can
you
do.
can still detect
So is
good
it-
or evil, right?
Is it gone?
It's
From
gone.
our-
The orange thing is gone.
Yeah.
The crate is still there.
Okay. And
Wait.
Search the crate.
Can he still
Okay.
detect good and evil? At this point, how long is it?
He would
been?
have to recast that.
But like, how long is it? Oh, is it
Yeah.
one turn?
It only lasted one turn. I let
Oh,
him walk
that's-
around with it for flavor, but at this point, he would need.
But
to
I can
recast.
use it 5 times per long rest.
I still
so
wasn't
I
sure
can do it
how,
again.
like, if it was within your overall casting range, maybe.
Which I will do just to see, just to be sure.
You cast it again, and you do get faint traces of some kind of evil from the crate. And Thaddeus, you wanted to investigate the crate?
Yeah. I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Oof.
So you use the light of your staff and you put it into the center of the crate, and you can see there are runes, magic runes, drawn on every single wall of this crate.
Awesome. Do I recognize them?
Make an Arcana check.
19.
Yeah, so you recognize them as some kind of holding spell.
Okay.
So,
Oops.
Good.
So,
Oopsie.
there are runes in this box that cast a holding spell on whatever is inside. So,
That's
whatever it
unfortunate.
was, we just let it out.
Awesome.
So the holding spell, you would also recognize that because it was holding something in, the magic energy was pushing stuff from the outside away, which is why the dust and stuff wouldn't settle on the
Gotcha.
crates.
So, this is what we do. We put McNastly in the box, seal it back up. So then when it gets delivered to the inn
Yes.
on the reef, he jumps out in like 6 days and surprises them.
Yeah, put me inside a sealing spell. Fuck you.
For 6 days.
No, I say we close it and then track it once it leaves the ship. With no people
We can do
in
that.
it. If anyone's going to go in it for 6 days, it's you. You're going to be an ooze the whole time.
It only lasts for an hour.
Well, I'm not sure.
You're a
fucking
goat.
shit.
You can eat the hay and stuff.
There's no hay
there.
in it. It's a fucking
There's some sort of
hay.
packing material.
Hay in there. It's eating the packing peanuts.
The packing peanuts.
Packing almonds here. Yeah, I say we just track it once it leaves the ship when we get to our destination.
The captain says, "Is that magic in there?"
Magic. The darkest magic.
Yes. Yes, it is. Some sort of holding and sealing magic.
The captain turns out has never seen magic in the fucking 40 years he's been on this goddamn magic-infested plane of existence.
He's talking to the professionals.
Yeah.
Well, should I just throw it overboard?
No!
No.
No, we're curious
Anything
what
but
this
that.
the intent of this package was for.
Continue to deliver it as requested, and we will follow it once we get to the reef and see if we can figure out who this Joe Panto is or what was in the box.
I know what I'm going to put in the box.
What's in
Every
the
time.
box?
Every time.
Frost Flakes, damn.
Okay.
I know I'm going to put in the box. Do I have the coin for it, though? I'm going to put in 10 silver in the box.
Okay. That you can animate later, should you need.
You don't need to fucking metagame.
Don't worry about
If you
why
need
he's doing
to.
it.
Don't metagame me.
All
I
right,
don't need that shit.
10 silver.
I'm not putting the kazoos in there. Too valuable. Take them away from me. I'll put in 10 silver in there.
So we'll close up the box, reseal it, and continue with our journey.
Yeah.
It's time to go nappy nap. Bedtime.
All right.
I'm going to retire in my room with my books.
Okay. So you guys retire to your room with your books. Around 1 a.m.,
Oh, that's bad.
Mother...
you hear the normal creaks and groans of the ship as it sways back and forth on the ocean.
And that's it. Surprise, assholes.
But you wake up with an uneasy feeling. A feeling of dread that pulls you out of your dream.
I have to pee.
You hear a clawing start to scratch at the side of the boat. It's one that moves slowly, so you wouldn't have noticed it if this feeling of dread wasn't there already. But you do hear, almost like a tree branch would be scratching at the siding of a house, this scratching as it's on the side of the boat.
Goddamn ocean trees.
Making its way to the deck.
McNastly will jump out of bed, grab his pack and armor, and rush to wherever the fuck the tree noise is.
I will use an additional use of my divine sense to see if it's celestial, fiend, or undead. Or
Okay.
good or evil.
It is evil.
Evil, 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 evil.
Will you please stop saying that?
And it's kind of out of range for your detect, but I will tell you it is also a fiend that you are feeling.
I sense bad shit. I guess it's probably a perception check. How far is the noise from my location?
Make a perception check.
I fucking called it.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah. So,
No, it's a shiny
Oh, fuck,
cape.
it appears on your screen, too?
Yes.
Oh, damn it.
so you feel like this is right outside your window. Like you hear it so loud now that it is right outside your window.
Good.
And go ahead and make a Constitution check to make sure you
I
don't
love that.
fake.
Oh, it's fucking bullshit.
Yep. So you jump out of your bed really quick, but you're so frightened by this creature right outside your window.
I'm like someone with low fucking iron. Just pass and jump up. Ah!
You freeze up and just fall over on your side.
Just like, I don't, low blood sugar. Oh, fuck!
All right. What do you other two do?
I get it roughly 2 minutes later and I'm go fucking outside.
So I sense the presence of another fiend and immediately ready for war and head out to my room.
Are we all sharing a room, or did we get 3 separate
You had
ones?
3 separate rooms.
Okay.
Room next to me is heard, oh shit! Ah!
Upon hearing the goat faint, I will get up and go out into the hall to investigate.
Wake up. Oh, that's probably an issue.
So if I see Sir Thadeus in the hallway, I'll acknowledge him. I sense fiends are afoot.
I will reach back into my room, put my orange hat on, grab my staff, and I'm still just wearing my sleeping gown.
Okay.
Grand Maester style.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a little sleepy Gandalf just out here about.
Yeah, just a little
and then
see-through onesie.
Head follow Malphaedor.
All right.
Before they get too far down the hall, I'll bust through my door fully armed, pissed off.
Okay. All right.
Just start charging after wherever they're looking for it.
You're like thump, 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 right behind him.
All you hear is clopping. Fucking
Yeah.
rage.
Actually, you guys all have elven boots now that
Yeah.
you
Oh,
stole
yeah.
from
Yeah.
the,
Yeah,
or that
yeah.
you signed out of the.
Yeah.
Wish I had them
Yeah.
off.
It's fucked up. I'm in full plate and I have advantage on sneak rolls.
Yeah, my stealth is +5, but I have advantage and disadvantage somehow.
Yeah.
It's because of the hooves. I'm like, ah.
All right, so you guys break out onto the deck of the ship, and you see a couple other people from the boat that had come up too to kind of look and see what was going on. And just as you kind of get your bearings, on the other side of the boat, like farther on down the boat from where McNastly had thought the creature was,
You're not good at that.
2 hooks clink over the edge and yank up a horrible looking fish monster with large, like, fins almost off its back of its head. It looks sort of like a naga, but almost like it's got an eel face instead. And its hands are these 2 giant hooks. and it is letting out this aura of horror almost. It's you can just feel the evil radiating from this large fiend. It is a large creature, and it pulls itself up and drops right on top of where the water barrels are, near that side of the boat, and starts to make its way onto the boat, moving towards the direction where you would take the stairs down past the galley and then into the cargo hold. And then you hear out a scream from Dr. Featherly Thrusher as she grabs Woodley Thrusher and rushes back down into their area where their cabin would be.
Be a shame if Wesley got abducted and went missing. Oh no!
If who got abducted?
Yeah, whatever the thing. Woodley.
Woodley.
So we came up at one end.
Yep.
And it came up like on the side.
Yep.
And it's heading away from us to the other end of the boat.
Yep.
Or towards us.
It's heading away from you toward the other end of the boat.
And what is at the other end of the boat?
The stairs down to the cargo hold.
I don't think we should let it get there. I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt at...
Should we roll for initiative at this point?
Yep.
I was gonna say, do I recognize this thing at all?
I don't think so. Make a history check then, or a religion check.
I got a 21.
Ooh, 22.
17.
Jesus. Okay, so you all do know this, but you've never seen one before, really. You just know from this image that this is a demon, that gets talked about like the standard demons would in the Church of Greyhawk. So even if it's not your religion, it's just very commonplace to see these types of demons. Called a wastrilith. And they're legend to be amphibious demons that can live in the water and outside of the water. But typically they don't come unless they're summoned by something.
That orange orb. Okay.
So how do you perhaps spell wastrilith?
I rolled an 8.
You're not Googling it.
I rolled an 8 for initiative.
All right, 8 for Thadeus. What about you, McNastly? What'd you roll?
22.
Nice.
I believe I had a 6.
And it got a 16. I will say, Thadeus, because you initiated the combat by casting, I will let you start this off with your cast, and then we will dive into the initiative order.
Okay. So Lightning Bolt at level 4, and it has to make a Dex save of 16.
Okay. Oh, both are fails. He had advantage on saving throws.
So he takes 31 lightning damage.
Nice.
I've got my staff in my hand, and I just point it right at him, Gandalf style, and lightning shoots out it, crackles through the air, and hits him in the back.
Yeah, strikes him right between the shoulders, and it lets out a screech of anger, and turns around quickly to look at you. McNastly, you're up.
Damn. About how far is the wastrilith?
Wastrilith?
The thing.
Yeah.
From me.
It's about 60 feet from you right now.
The claws, are they metal claws or are they just...
Nope, it's like a bone hook. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do it because I don't know how many opportunities I'll have. I throw down all my kazoos and cast Animate Object.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Do it, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, as basically in front of me, I cast them out in a wave and animate every one of them
Okay.
at once. So there's 10 small objects currently active.
Missiles that you throw at it.
Yep, essentially speaking.
And it makes a goddamn kazoo sound as they fly through the air.
So I animate them, and it does
Yeah.
kazoo noises. So they have an HP of 20, AC 18, Strength 4, Dex 18. Plus 8 to hit, and they do 1d4 plus 4 damage every time, so guaranteed 5 damage. If they hit.
1d4 plus
4.
4?
Yep.
Wow.
So a minimum of 5 damage if they hit every time. And do you want them to attack as a group, basically? So it's one roll per turn? Or do you want an individual?
Yeah, for time-wise, that
you don't
makes
want to
sense.
make them make 10 attack rolls?
Attack rolls? Yeah, no.
Yep.
Mm.
So that's really unfortunate. They I almost got a crit on that. They get a 26 to hit.
That hits
Awesome. So that's 10d4.
plus 40, right?
Yeah.
Plus 40.
Yeah, plus 40.
Jesus Christ.
This is my first chance, and
Booyah.
I have never been more excited to roll something. And it's 71 damage.
It turns to attack you guys because it was super angry that it just got zapped in the back, and all of a sudden 10 kazoos just light into this thing, just chest, body, everything. It's rough. And
This is the worst day this thing has ever had.
it screams out in complete and utter pain, and it is now its turn. It is going to move 30 feet toward MC Nastly, and it's going to cast Grasping Spout. So it takes and it shoots this ball of water right at your direction, and you need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, good. I have a plus 0 to that.
How far away from me is he?
I would say
That's fine. I just got 17.
Yeah. And you still take 12 points of damage, and it is acid damage that splatters across your armor, and you feel it. It's not melting your armor or anything, but you definitely feel the burn from this acid splashing across your body.
Oh, cool. This thing can fuck itself. I'm going to destroy it with these kazoos.
And Sir Thadeus, it is your turn.
He moved 30 feet, so he's about
30 feet away.
30 feet away now.
Yep.
Will Malphaedor get a turn? We'll find out.
Oh, yeah, I will.
I'm just going to cast Lightning Bolt again.
Okay.
Level 4. So a 16 dex save of 16.
That's a nat 20. 24.
Okay. So he takes half damage, which is 20. I rolled 40 damage on that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
When that came up on my screen, I was a little shocked. That's, wow. You outdamaged me, and I had 10 kazoos.
Jesus. All right. And
Nico's like, I don't know if I chose the right CR character for these fucking assholes.
this is a challenge rating 13 creature.
We're gonna fuck it up in 5
Fucking
turns.
damage resistances are insane. Okay. As I see it come up over the rail of the ship, I will cast a hex. Which will place a curse on the creature that I can see within range. Until the spell ends, I deal an additional D6 necrotic damage whenever I hit it with an attack. And also I get to choose one ability that the target has disadvantage on the ability checks made with that chosen ability, and I will choose Constitution.
Okay. All
And
right.
that's a bonus action, so I can still do my move and attack.
Yep.
I will go forward and engage it directly in combat.
Okay.
So it is hexed, and I will attack it with Bone Crusher.
You said it's got disadvantage on con saves?
First swing with Bone Crusher. 22.
That's a hit.
Booyah! 18 points of damage on the first strike, which I will smite.
What kind of damage is bludgeoning, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but it's a magical weapon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yep.
Magically go fuck yourself, essentially speaking.
Yep.
So let's see, what's my smite do? That's an additional 17 on the swing.
Damn.
First attack. Second attack. Not so great. 13.
That's a swing and a miss.
Yes.
About fucking time we fucked up.
And I've already used my bonus action, so I can't do anything spiffy with the shield, so...
Yep.
Alright.
All right. It is back to the top of the order with McNastly.
Awesome. And even though I have a spell that's currently going, I can still attack with my sword, right? Just like,
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Fuck one that's over here. How is the monster looking at this point in time?
It's looking pretty beat up.
Awesome. Do my kazoos operate in the same
Turn you do?
turn I do?
Yeah.
I'll attack with them first.
Okay.
Ooh, 12 hit.
A 12 does not hit. So they zip by, but being engaged with Malphaedor in combat, they don't want to hit Malphaedor as well as the creature, so they swing wide to give Malphaedor a good amount of space, and they miss the
Do they have advantage?
creature altogether. Yeah, I would say they do. I'll try again.
He wants to not say they do. But they do.
You're despicable.
18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Oh, that's good.
Looks like you fuckers.
Sorry. I do 69
Ooh.
damage.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Nice is correct.
All right.
How is the monster now currently looking?
Still hurt really bad.
Great. I'm going to charge within range and attack with my 9 lives scimitar.
Yep.
With
Yep.
advantage.
Yep. So you attack.
I only care about one thing.
That
And
hits.
that's what I wanted
Ooh.
with a critical.
All right. So you crit.
Is it below 100 hit
under
points?
100. I steal its soul and is dead.
It has to make a save.
The save is...
Is that a con save?
It's a DC 15 Constitution save.
Which he has disadvantage because Hex.
Come on, be it. Be it. Fuck off. This has got to be the moment I take this thing's life.
You know what? You take the life.
Yeah!
You take a demon's life
So
into your sword.
my scimitar slashes through the center of its body, and with that, its soul has been reaped.
Yeah.
All that is heard is a snap. It's gone.
So this demon soul now lives in your rapier, and you have 5 more soul spots. Soul.
Yep. I need
Nice.
to
So what
clear
can you
that.
do with the souls in your sword?
That might be a different conversation. I don't know. For right now, I have one of them.
You have a demon soul.
Do you remember what happened in Ghostbusters when they had too many in the machine?
Okay, imagine a Twinkie.
Wow, that was a fucking epic way to end that fight.
Hell yeah!
That
I
was
finally got to use my sword.
Yeah, buddy! Yeah!
goddamn.
So now I control the soul of this demon inside my sword. I can't do anything with it, but it's there, it's hanging out.
Oh, you can like flick the blades and ha fucker.
Yeah. This is the thing I have.
Yeah.
We'll figure out some stuff with that later. But
Fucking
yeah,
wow.
Currently, that poor demon did 12 damage to me total and just got
Yeah.
fucked on.
After these cheesy messages, we'll be right back. Y'all hold on just a minute, we'll be right back.
Hey, thanks for listening so far. This portion of A Fool's Quest is brought to you in part by Ball Dive. Hey, my name's Jim. You can call me Jimbo. I'm the proud inventor of a product called Ball Dive. Ball Dive's the cream for your ball sack, when you can't stop scratching. So remember, when irritation hits, hit back with Ball Dive.
Play ball!
Alakazoo! Did you ever think that you would hear a half-fainting satyr, halfling bard use a bunch of kazoos for a magic attack? Because I didn't. But I guess that's what you get when you play with a bunch of fools. So welcome to the mid-roll. You are here with me, Nico, this week. And we are just getting into the Halloween season here in the real world. So it's all, spooky. And what better time than now to dive into a spooky podcast if you haven't already. And by that I mean Ethereal Embrace. So go check that out. We've got mystery, murder, demons, all sorts of ridiculous shenanigans that happen in that show. So go check it out if you haven't already and let us know what you think. We actually just wrapped the season up and we are super proud of it. Also wanted to give a big shout out to Nick Mead for winning the Ethereal Embrace contest. Your prizes are on the way. Good job figuring out the twist at the end. If you'd like to be able to win prizes and participate in contests and do stuff like that as well, make sure to follow us on social media. Our links are in this description notes right here where you can follow us and check us out. But yeah, we'll plan on doing more fun stuff like this in the future, and it's a cool way where you can win some merch like t-shirts, mugs, stickers, I don't know, whatever else we can put together on our merch website. And now one of my favorite parts of the mid-roll, the part where we say thank you to one of our patrons. So we want to say thank you to Adam Culbertson, who has been super supportive of the show. He is absolutely wonderful. And he's actually the DM of his own show called Microphones and Monsters, which if you've listened to all of our stuff by now, you probably know that. But big thank you to all the support and love we get from Adam. We really appreciate it. You make this very fun. If you're looking for more content, we have bonus content on Patreon every month as well. So we live record our What the Fuck episodes, WTF episodes, for our patrons to watch the live recording, and then we edit it and kick it out to the rest of the patrons who maybe missed the live recording times. And then we also do NPC interludes where we talk about what the NPCs are doing in the world, and we are starting to put out some new one-shots that will be going live on the Patreon content as well. So if you're looking for some additional foolishness, that is definitely the way to go. And last update, I, Nico, am going to be going to Comic-Con in Grand Rapids this year from November 12th to the 14th, 2021. I will be at Comic-Con, Grand Rapids Comic-Con, with an artist, Alan Douglas, who has drawn some amazing art for the show. And he invited me to come chill at his table in the artist alley. So I will be at Comic-Con, meeting people, hanging out, and if you are in the Grand Rapids, Michigan area and you want to pop out and say hello, I think you totally should, because I would love to meet with you and say hello. Alright, that's enough rambling from me. Without further ado, let's kick this over to the villains and see what those rascally rascals are up to this time.
Let's join the drow rogue Ayda, the gladiator bard Francis the Lion, and the rogue warlock Hesh von Eggars as they conspire together to thwart the progress of those gag-me fools. Beware, there be villains here.
Here we go. So Ayda just checked into the bedroom and went up to her room. She was going to get a bath, and they were sending some Nana Banana soap and some Spanky candles up to the room with her, and that left Hesh as Tubba and Francis as the Lion heading toward the docks to engage Captain Murphy. So you make it to the docks. The boat is right where you left it. It didn't leave.
So the walk down there, I guess we should probably talk this through, yeah?
Yeah, I suppose.
Alright, so we are actually going to offer him up as a magician so that we can get our robot.
I mean,
body.
We require a magician, right? Or at least a brain.
So do I
feel like his crew
him?
can run the ship the rest of the way.
Our crew.
Yes, our crew.
Yeah. Like, should we convince him that they want him to be a magician so that he can get his brain in a robot body? And then we make him look like a magician and then have him get debrained, as all captains normally do.
I think we should.
Alright. Also, DM,
I've actually got an idea.
I'm going to ask that this is via message, if that's cool.
While you're walking?
Yeah, just like finger gun back and forth, just whispering. Yeah, so we're going to essentially try and make him look like a magician. Or at least try and get him to convince them that he's a magician.
Alright. So I think we should convince him that we've noticed his potential.
Okay.
And then we spoke with the gnomes and found out that he needs to realize his potential to have his brain put in the golem.
Right.
And then I'll just cast light on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll just convince him he did it.
Like on his, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But on his finger or something, right? And then he make him think that he did it, and then we will promptly take over the ship and get the hell out of here. Is there anything outside of talking to the little lollipop guild? Is there anything we need from here?
I don't think so.
Like we already got the Lord's Might situation.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's all they have.
You needed the fanny bangers and the boot scooters.
Well, yeah, we're waiting on explosives.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought we already got that stuff.
No, it was rush delivery for 4 days.
Oh, what day is it now?
Day 1 still.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, I say we do this anyways and hold on for dear life.
Yes, absolutely.
Sounds great. Let's go get. And I'm a fairly good talker, but I'll allow you to try and convince him. If you are Francis the Lion.
I am Francis the Lion.
So, all right. So we'll finish making our way downtown, walking fast, dock bound.
Okay, so you get to the dock, and you both start to walk up on the plank or whatever up to the up to the ship. And Spurks puts his hand out to stop you, Tubba, and says, "Whoa, hey."
It's fine, Spurks. He's with me.
Oh.
He's,
right.
he's going to talk to the captain about that brain situation. Wink.
Oh, hey, yeah. No, I think that the captain will be super happy to hear about that. So,
Yes.
yeah, why don't you guys hop on up? Go on in. After you.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you get up, and the captain's quarters, his door is open, and you see him in there trying to straighten up and clean up after you guys left a mess in his cabin. He's mumbling to himself. Every fucking time the people on my boat, and they messed up my Jolly Roger bed sheets.
Captain Murphy.
Yeah. Hey.
Listen, I'd like you to meet this young gnome here. This little fellow is named Tubba.
Huh.
And well, you know how we told you about some gnomes before we sent you a Chagall?
Oh, yeah.
Tubba's one of those gnomes.
Oh.
Wink.
Fig nuts.
Yes. Now, here's the thing.
No, come in the cabin. Let's shut the door. I don't want anyone else here.
Yes, good thinking. Now, so we'll go in and shut the door. I'll just peek around suspiciously before I shut the door. Here's the thing. In order for them to perform this process, you have to be a magic user.
Are you going to teach me a spell?
Well, I think you already know one.
Do I?
Yes, come here. I'll help you unlock it. And I'm going to, get out my spell component for the light spell, the light cantrip, which is, it's verbal and material, a firefly.
You just keep a firefly with you?
Yeah.
Because they're shiny.
It's one of my spell components.
Okay. Fair.
And, but I'm going to get it out.
He pulls it out of his mouth.
I'm gonna palm it. So
Okay.
that Captain Murphy doesn't see, and I'm going to distract him by patting him on the shoulder. So there's a very simple spell called Light. Perhaps you've heard of it. Do you know what it does?
I have heard of it. It makes light.
You are an expert already, sir.
Oh, man.
Wow. I'd learned the spell and known it for 3 years before I figured out what it did. You don't even realize you know it yet. Listen, all you have to do is hold out your finger.
He holds out his finger.
Oh, dang.
And actually, that one with the ring on it.
He holds out his middle finger.
There we go. Now, and I'm gonna grab his finger, holding onto the ring, and then holding onto his middle knuckle, like both hands. But the firefly is palmed in my left hand, which is grabbing the ring. And I'm gonna say, all you have to do is repeat after me. Luxorific, what we'll say, is the verbal component.
Luxorific.
And as he says it, I'm going to smush the firefly or whatever and cast the light spell on his ring.
Oh, dang there!
Oh.
That's just a super little ability you got
knew
there.
it.
Oh, you had the light in you your whole time, don't you know?
All right, go ahead and make your rolls to deceive this poor fool.
Can I just aid him with that?
Persuasion, deception, performance?
All three.
At the same time?
I think it's it's going to be either performance or deception.
Seems like deception. I'll go with deception.
Okay.
Does he get advantage
for
me helping?
Yeah, you definitely get advantage. I mean, just the role play gives you advantage on its own.
I needed it, because that's, with advantage, that's 13.
Well, hold on.
I'm not proficient in deception.
Maybe I should have done this.
I'm half proficient, because Bard, but...
It's like, it may or may not be what my whole toolkit's built around. Is being lying.
It would have been better if you did it, but I'm Francis the Lion.
Right, you're Francis the Lion.
He rolled a natural 3.
Oh,
which takes him up to 7 as a pirate. He's very charismatic. But, Jiminy Crickets, would you look at that? I'm magic.
Oh, geez, we're going to have to take him to the meeting, real quick tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah, the meeting's tonight, isn't it?
Jess, don't you know, it's just all over tonight.
How fortuitous.
That's what, that's a word I also know.
Well, Captain Murphy, listen. Tubba here, as we were walking over, explained to me that the process takes at least 5 or 4 days. Did you say? It was 5 days, but you can rush it and maybe do it in 4?
Maybe.
Yeah, so I'm going to need you to let the crew know that you'll be gone for that long. And when you come back, it may take you some time to relearn to speak. But we'll be here to translate for you. Well, I will. Tubba's staying here on this gnome island.
Okay. He opens up the door and says, Spurks! Spurks comes running up the ship and then to the cabin, and he says, Hey, I want you to go tell the Debbies that I'm going to be gone for 4 days, and I might come back as a robot that's stupid.
You won't be stupid. I mean, you're a robot. You have the smartest brain ever. You'll be a machine. But
I have to relearn
things.
Yeah. Temporarily stupid. All right, don't get ahead of yourself, Spurks.
I think the word is actually dumb.
Just a robot baby, if you will, okay?
Okay.
Just a little guy.
Listen, Spurks, no torches on my boat. None. No candles.
You see his ring, Spurks? He doesn't need torches. Get out of here with that.
And have somebody clean my Jolly Roger bedsheets. This is ridiculous.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hold on. I gotta grab this. And he goes over and grabs the big red Dixie cup phone out of his drawer. He says, All right, I'm ready.
Perfect. Then I'll be back to pick you up before the meeting.
Oh. When will that be?
In a little while, not too long. Just wait at the gangplank there. Don't leave the gangplank.
I would have corrected this, but I love the idea of Captain Murphy just sitting on the gangplank with his Dixie cup and maybe a teddy bear or something, just waiting.
He reaches under his bed and pulls out a folding chair.
We're gonna have a change of heart later, and he's just gonna be sad, sitting there with his teddy bear and his Dixie cup.
Dawn rolls around. He just walks back to his cabin.
He's gonna play that sad Peanuts music. That's the one.
Sorry.
Okay, I think I need to get back here.
Yes, I'll escort you. Well, I'll be back for you, Captain Murphy. Probably with Tubba or Hesh, one of those two, or someone, or maybe alone. Who knows? We'll see. Stay on the gangplank.
Okay, it was great meeting you. It's just a super time there, bud. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.
Hey.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Oh, I know. But also, on the same note, just between us, you're also the best.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. You flatter me.
Wink. All right, bye.
I'll put on my lucky shorts. And he closes the cabin door.
Cialamari.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that wraps that up. You guys get back to the inn, I assume?
Yeah, we're gonna head that way.
All right, and just as you guys are walking in from all of your shenanigans, Ayda's coming back downstairs from her nice bath where she had candles and scented soap, and her clothes are clean, and she had a full meal because she was buttled.
What am I supposed to do? You're a butler, ain't you? Buttle.
And she got you both a one-person hammock to share between the two of you for the first night.
Oh, that's just super.
All right, so Ayda, you see those two walk into the inn. Your hair's all done up in a towel, and
I'm gonna see him and like stretch and yawn, like, I feel so refreshed. You two smell like fish.
Yes, well, we've been to the C-store. That's all they have.
The Castor.
We're going to have a ship. And a robot.
Just a super ship there, bud. I'm so excited here.
Oh, I'm so happy. So everything worked out then?
It did, yes.
I'd say so.
So far. We've got to go pick the captain up. But he's waiting.
Patiently?
Yes.
Did you tell him C-Alamari for me? You forgot about me, didn't you?
A little bit.
You're just like...
A little bit. I also want to, put this out there, just a little motion, that, when we get him as a robot, or whatever, to name him Derry.
Seconded. Motion carries.
Motion carries. Alright. I got a meeting with Keen Mind I have. Right? Also? Mm-hmm. So about what time do I need to make my meeting tonight?
It's at dusk. So at sunset, they all have their dinner and then they meet together.
Okay.
Everyone has told you this.
Just
Keen mind.
Licking the finger and pointing it in the air. What time is it now?
Well, if you guys want, you could get settled into your hammock real quick. You can take a bath and do the whole montage in the inn.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah. You guys are trying to, muddle your way through the cheapest way possible, and Ada's, sipping on lattes and...
Yeah, it's basically like a pair of Harry Potters, and then Cruella de Vil.
Ayda has a horned brass orchestra following her around as well, because HBO was included.
Yep.
Is this like New Orleans?
It's the Minotaur marching band?
Yeah.
Don't make fun of my guys. They're doing amazing work. They expect a great tip at the end of this.
They expect a lot of things.
Listen, Hesh, if we're going to be sharing this hammock... You know how you can change into different people? Wait, what? Never mind, just be the flautist.
I do declare.
State your intentions.
I'm all a fluster.
Yes, you have consent.
Francis, I don't see no ring on this.
I left it on Captain Murphy's finger.
That slide
Oh, don't we have to send word ahead that we're going to be attending this meeting so we don't surprise Sir Fried?
Nope, Fried sent word for Tubba. Only
Perfect.
You two need to send word if you're going to be joining.
Perfect. Are we joining him, or is he going to do this on his own?
I just think that this would probably be a great time for me to shine by my lonesome.
I think it's
without
probably
a babysitter.
best, yes.
I'll have Carlos.
The less contact we have with these people, the better, considering they fear and detest any use of magic, and all three of us are proficient in magic.
Do I need to take your toy away?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I thought you were going to fix it, and then you just kept taking
listeners,
it off.
I've Shamas handed me a Velcro strap a little while ago.
It hit
so
me
that's
in
what
the
that noise
face.
has been.
Yeah, it's been the whole time, too.
I'm sorry about that.
That's all right, I've got wine.
We'll
fix it in post.
That's a strong we.
For the Discord, you guys all have quotes. It really just needs to be mine. Just one
Yes.
quote.
Just fix it.
Don't worry. We'll
No,
fix it
you've
in
got a
post.
quote now. You keep making fun of the DM.
It's
true.
That one should be
I'll
your
see
quote.
you over your dead bodies.
Yes.
Challenge accepted.
That one trumps all, I think. So not Francis. You there, Tubba Bubba. You're going alone on this.
Mm-hmm.
Wish you well. I'm gonna go enjoy some HBO.
I would just say, maybe while you're hanging out with your HBO or whatnot, maybe just keeping an eye out the window there. Just in case things go awry, as they might I got Carlos, and he's just a comeuffin. He's just a little troublemaker, just in the mischievous whole area. So just in case.
I always keep my eyes peeled.
All right, because if I make it to the ship, we're
especially
leaving.
when it's you. You never know what's gonna happen.
Like bananas.
Carlos is a giant kaboom
Nice.
firework right now
With googly
while you're
eyes?
Tubba. Yeah.
I hope so.
It says TNT on.
Yeah.
Acme on one side, TNT on the other.
Yep.
Kaboom on the end.
All right, so we skip ahead to dusk. Butler brings some fancy dinner for Ayda. There's enough to share with Francis, while Hesh, as Tubba, leaves the inn to head to Fried's house.
I invite him in my room at least. You can hang out here until he gets back.
The room is literally the entire top floor of the inn. It is.
Good. Mine doesn't even have a mini bar.
She has 2 claw-footed bathtubs in there. There's like servants.
Hot water
around.
on demand.
Look at this tub. You want to take a bath? That's it. Never mind.
It's like Robin Hood Men in Tights, where they have like people with like those pipes in the bathtub just blowing on it to make it a jacuzzi.
Every time Ayda starts to do something, the horn brass section orchestra makes different music. She's got her own little theme music.
She's just darting back and forth. All right, I'm done with this bit. All
Alright,
move
so
on.
you arrive at Fried's house, and Fried opens the door as you knock and says, "Oh, well, it's nice to see you here, Tubba. Come on in. Oh, do you have any weapons to check at the door? You're allowed to have 1 weapon, 1 boomstick. That's it."
Oh, I just got my little rapier here, and that's about it.
Yeah, all right. And okay, is the firework a dead thing?
Yeah, it's a dud, but I just have it there for sentimental reasons, So I put a little bit googly eyes on it, just to make it a little personable. I like them.
And the rod thing? What's that rod thing in the back there, son?
Oh, this is more my walking stick, but I can leave it if you like.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want you to have to hobble around with that one.
Yeah, sometimes I got my bum leg. Buddy, sometimes it happens. I just put a little bit of syrup on there, maybe maple, and rub it in.
No, that makes a lot of sense. You and your brother cousin are definitely danger prone. That's why Bubba's only got 8 fingers.
Yeah, I should have taught him more. I got all these, and then raise up my hands for the podcast. I raised up my actual hands, and then I realized.
Well, come on in. We're about to get
thank
started,
you.
and there's some fish sticks on the counter for a treat.
Oh, goody! And just like hobble run, just the waddle.
I've decided gnomes only eat like children's foods now.
Perfect. And in the morning, if you hang
Tony,
around,
you've done this to
pancakes.
me.
Make those waffles.
Halfling specialties are like PB&J's,
Pringles.
bugles
Goldfish.
that you can put on your fingers. Well, we're just about to get started. Everybody, I don't know if you've met him. This is Tubba. He is here for his 11st birthday.
It's my 74th birthday. These fish sticks are good.
The fish sticks are good. There's some ketchup if you want it.
Just in the mouth.
All right.
Jesus, I can hear you getting fatter.
Now, Tubba here is commissioning a mech for his 11st birthday. We were in discussion earlier about him taking the one in current production should he come up with a magician's brain to put in there. We don't have to cover that right now. Let's get into the sermon, if we will. And everybody goes and takes their seats. And they do all seem to have giant, like, one-shot pistols in their belts. Like, yes, yeah. But they're like obnoxiously large, like comically large for these gnomes. A lot like your firework that you're carrying around with you. Just doesn't make sense.
Yosemite Sam guns.
Yeah.
Ginormous.
Yes. You haven't seen these anywhere around town. It seems like just the Shrimp Brigade use these as kind of a badge of honor. And he says, all right, Will. And now that everybody is settled, and you've all got your fish sticks, we will talk again about the importance of what we do today. The importance of taking back what is ours. after the Second Age, after the dawn of the Second Age, the chroniclers came, and they used their magic to suppress and oppress and depress the populations. And now I am obsessed with these repressed feelings.
Are you impressed?
Success!
Now, we came to a point in that age where the chroniclers overreached their magics, and magic went away. It was in that time that the people rose up and overthrew their evil oppressors and took back the lands that were theirs, and thus became the Age of Judges. Now, we look at Gag Me and we see what these fools have perpetuated across the lands, recruiting the magic users, the highest level magic users, into their own fold. We know what they're doing. They are staging a worldly coup to take over, like the chroniclers of old. Can we have that? And all of the shrimp brigade's like, no! Damn right we can't have that. So what do? We carve out their brains! That's right. We carve out their brains and we put them in a robot body!
Just like fish sticks falling from his mouth.
That's right. And we will use these mech suits to make sure that the judges stay in power. We will overthrow Gag Me and murder every magic user that has ever walked this land, mercilessly. And we have come across some new research which will allow us to test the children of Euphrates, and any magic adepts that are amongst the children can be used in the mech bodies. Their brains are better facilitators for our machinery. We have discovered that it's the children that unlock the permanent magics that we need to power our mechs. Now, we know that these magic users, they're not real people, are they? They're monsters. And I'm here to tell you all today, and this is great news for you, Tubba, on your 11th birthday, that we have come up with a way to eliminate and hold hostage all magic of Euphrates and take us back to the glorious days of the first few years of the Age of Judges. And then everybody starts, going, shrimp, 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 shrimp.
Tubba does not. Tubba is actually more wide-eyed and pushing that awe-inspired of like, oh, what? You have a what? Oh my god, this is amazing! But inside is like, motherfuckers, you had me up until you said children, and now I gotta kill all of you. Like, this is so bothersome. Such potential, and it's all wasted. But his eyes, he's like so fascinated on face value.
Alright, and so Fry says, alright, everybody calm down. I know you're very excited.
Shrimp!
with the research, but if we can all bow our heads for a moment of silence for the missing digits.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.
Yay!
We've got 8675. Missing a few.
So loud.
I hit it with my foot, and I was like, what is that? I kept moving my foot.
What is it?
It's the little extendo thing.
Oh, for the Leafs.
How do you keep finding these things?
I don't know.
Like, I apologize
you gave
for
me
the first one. I apologize for that first.
I'm about to hand you an orange that you can just hold. Hold this orange. Don't peel it.
No,
Just
you're
hold
going to hear
it.
him peel it.
I'm like, don't peel it. He just bites into it. Anyway.
Vitamin C.